Hey there guys, welcome to a new video here. I'm recording a review of the first interview of Garry Monks, the new Birmingham City manager, so I'm going to play it right now, and here we go.
Welcome. What are your thoughts about becoming Birmingham City manager?
No, excited. Obviously when I spoke to Mr. Zhao and Dong and Edwin and Shay and presented the opportunity, and I was having those discussions and could see the ambition in their eyes and the passion they have behind it, and of course then the opportunity to come and an historic and big club like Birmingham is always an appeal, and of course the challenge of those type of clubs. I've always been one with that ambition to take big challenges on, and it's been the same way in my playing careers, in my managerial career, and that's what I like to do. And it moved very quickly through those discussions, but understanding what Birmingham is and the huge club it is, the fan base it has, the players that are here, all those ingredients, suited to the challenge that I've been looking for, and that's the reason why I'm here today.
Some people might look at the league position and think, will that put a potential manager of your calibre off? But obviously not so much an issue for you, I guess.
No, I said before, I said at the very start of my managerial career that, same as with a playing career, I want to take the big challenges. I want something that you can get your teeth into and you can try and make good of. Of course, the situation the team are in and the position we are in the league, of course, it's the immediate we have to address, and there is no magic wand. But I think the fact of it is, I think we feel that myself, staff and the players, we can, the capabilities that are in that squad. Yes, they haven't probably reached those levels that they should have this season, but as for me, I feel that there's good quality in that squad that I need to help try and bring that out. And yes, we have to do it immediately, but that's the challenge ahead. Like I said, there's no magic wand to it, but I think making it, simplifying it, making sure that we build something, it's clarity for the players to go onto the pitch with, and use that fan base that we have, and St Andrews and the away travel, the following that the club has, and that's the attraction, and it's going to need all of us together, and that fight together, which this club's been built on, to make sure that we can achieve what we want to achieve.
So that's the first bit. So it sounds like he's up for the challenge. He certainly sounds like he wants he wanted the job, and he thrives on challenges by the sounds of it, and enjoys an opportunity to bring a club like Birmingham, who are a decent sized club, from somewhere that are like relegation, and bring them back and try and get us back up, which sounds a lot more positive than the first interview of Steve Cottrell. So we'll continue.
Leads me on, really. I mean, you sort of got to hit the ground running in many respects. How do you go about getting your message, your philosophy across to the players in such a short space of time, really? What have you been concentrating on today, for example, your first sort of full day in charge?
Well, I think it's just about, obviously there's motivational work to be done, to lift the confidence of the players and belief. Of course, ultimately results are what put that at the highest level, but I think there's stuff that you can work on that can help you achieve results and help you achieve better performances, which is number one first, and that's what we've been working on today with the players, and of course going out to the grass. Yes, it's preparation wise it's very limited before this first game, but it's more excitement, about that challenge, and knowing that the work that we do, that we can get the players to a better place, or hopefully to a better place than what they are at this moment in time. And as I said, there's no magic wand, but what it is hard work and commitment from everyone, putting that into each and every performance, and doing that every single day here on the training ground, and then taking it in front of our fans, who, as I said many times, they're going to play a massive part in what we have to do. They're so historic in their support of this club. We need St Andrews and away games, to be as vocal and as atmospheric as possible. That we know, I've been at St Andrews many times where I've seen a packed crowd, and right behind that team, of course, performance needs to give that as well, but it's a two-way thing. I think we all have to come together now and make sure we support each other. That's the whole point of being a football club. That's the whole point of being a fan, of being a player, in good times and bad times, difficult times. That's why you grew up to support the club you did, is to support it. And I'm sure that our fans are going to come Tuesday to start with and give us that atmosphere to really drive these players on and get us to where we want to be.
You bring in people sort of you respect and trust to help you as part of your backroom staff, not more so than Pep Clotet. Reunited with him again. What can you tell us about him, and what will he bring to help you?
Yeah, well, me and Pep have had a fantastic relationship when I first started management in Swansea. Taking over a situation, similar-ish to this, where we were in a relegation fight or threatened with a relegation at Swansea with 13 games to go, and we managed to do that well. Me and Pep were obviously right at the start of that, and then obviously working through our time together and being relatively successful in what we were doing and how we worked together, and having that relationship that has always been strong. And of course then, after Leeds, there was the opportunity for Pep to go and manage Oxford, and I always encouraged him to go and do that and expand his experience and his mindset, and the plan was always been, whenever the opportunity came again that we can work together, we were always going to do that, and the opportunity presents itself. So very happy for Pep to be on board, and he brings a wealth of experience, and of course the main part is how we work together and understanding of what needs to be delivered and how we deliver, how we work, and putting that across to the players. So yeah, I'm very happy to have him here with me.
September the 25th 2013, St Andrews. Does that date and venue have any resonance with you at all?
It should do, shouldn't it? I think I can remember the game. Go on, remind me.
It's your last ever game as a pro?
Yeah, cup game. Yep. Am I right? Yeah. I was the best player on the pitch that night. No, it's it happens to work that way, doesn't it? It's quite an uncanny thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah, it is. And again, that sort of leads me on.
Was it 1-0?
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, holders were put out by the Blues.
Okay. I'm sure I played well in that game anyway.
That leads me on. Was the managing, coaching route was something that you were always considering, obviously, when you had your injury problem which forced you to retire?
Yeah. No, it's always been in my plans. I had a serious injury when I was 26. Luckily enough, I came back from that, but at that time it worried me a great deal that if I didn't make it back, what would I then, I had nothing that I could go into or nothing planned. So from 26, I've always planned to go into coaching and always wanted to be a manager. I think the opportunity came round whilst I was still playing at Swansea, and obviously it's quite a unique situation, but made best of it, and the plan was always there. I didn't quite probably envisage it would go into management at that sort of level and at that sort of path, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's the challenges you take on. I've always tried to meet challenges head on, always committed to them, work hard as possible with them, and try and do good with them. And it's no different to what I did then in terms of taking the challenge that what I'm doing now.
And how would you describe yourself as a manager? What sort of style, what sort of philosophy do you hope to impart and show?
I think it's my focus isn't that at the moment. My focus right now is making it very simple for these players and organising certain aspects of the game which I think can be improved. And I think in terms of long term, of course, the opportunity as well coming here was to try and put something in place. It's been a very difficult couple of seasons for Birmingham, and we all know that, and everyone feels that we should be doing better than what we have done in the last two seasons. But I think short term right now is the objective is to try and collect as many points as possible from these 11 games, and we have to focus on a way of doing that and making that simple for the players. And then hopefully beyond that, part of the attraction to coming here and the assurances of coming here, is having that trust of people believing in your work, that going forward from that we can actually build something good for the club and give it those foundations back and an identity back into the team and what it should be, connected with the fans and the club and everyone together, and that's the long term. But right now we're just focused on these 11 games, so it's not about philosophies and identities right now. It's about simplifying it and making sure that we can give ourselves the best opportunity to deliver those performances we need.
Sure. And finally, you look forward to be back out there in the technical area, taking all those strains and stresses in your stride, back in the managerial cauldron?
Yeah, it's in the blood. No, look, I've had this time since Middlesbrough to refresh and energise myself, and I said, for a good few weeks now that I'm ready to get back in if the right opportunity come. And as I said, the opportunity's come. It's a big challenge, but one that I'm more than happy to meet and feel confident with, And whatever happens, it's to build something good at this club and put some foundations back in there and put some belief back into the whole club, the city, and the people and the supporters, as well as the players. So, but we got a long way to go before that. We got to just focus on the here and now. We had our first day today. We have a match tomorrow, but we need to give our full support to these players. We need to give them everything and give them our complete backing, and that's from everyone. From staff to the staff at the club to our fans. We need to really get behind them and give them everything that we got.
So that was his first interview as manager. We have the unveiling 5 minutes from now. Actually, I will be recording through that and giving my thoughts on what he says in that as well. But what he says for me is definitely a positive moving forward. He looks like he wanted it. He enjoys having challenges, and he looks like the man who wants the job and wants to go for it. Anyway, hopefully he'll move on forward and we'll get in a survival, and then you never know what's coming next. But anyway, we'll come back with the review sort of thing of the unveiling of Garry Monk after this. So thanks for watching, guys. See you later.